Welcome back to Let's Play Knights of the Old Republic, with me, Get Daved. Let's, oh no, wait. I lied. I said we were gonna go finish things off, but I forgot there was one more thing we have to take care of. I guess two tiny things. By the way, there's a little side quest I skipped, where you can deliver a package, because I haven't been doing the the swoop racing. But, there's a certain hut on Tatooine who you can get to do a little mission with you. Speaking of mission, puntastic. A little side quest. He gets you this box that you're supposed to go deliver. That's it. Just deliver a box and don't open it. If you open it, it's like this crazy psychedelic prison. I don't know what else to put it. It's like in Superman 3, they had like the Phantom Zone. It's kind of like that.
Yes?
So it's a little tricky to get out, but you can do it. Anyway, I forgot we had a couple loose ends to wrap up. I should probably have chucked them in the other video. Maybe I will. Who knows? But, remember Hulas? Yeah, he used us, and he's the sole leader of the GenoHaradan right now, and we can't have that. So what we're gonna do is go, murder him. It sounds worse when I say it that way, but believe me, this is an important thing that has to get done. And you know what? I have the wrong party for such a task. HK-47 really should come along.
Oh, it's you again. Good hunting.
Thank you. And we come out here and Hulas is waiting for us. I think. Yeah, there we go. I love the wind and the shots and everything. It's very, very Clint Eastwood Western. Yep. Oh yeah, I could have told them about it. I'm surprised that he can call them brothers of the GenoHaradan, because he kinda... or GenoHaradan, I don't know. He kinda killed all the other ones. I can't help but feel like they'd be hey, Hulas, I have mixed feelings about staying loyal to you. Oh, you do not want to fight me up close. Force jump. That actually, what just happened, is the most ideal outcome you can have from a force jump. I seem to recall you get pretty good stuff from looting these bodies. Because you can immediately take another force jump after it because someone has blocked you. It's a little tiny bug in the game, but it's nice when you can really exploit it. Oh yeah, GenoHaradan mesh armor is pretty good, I think. All their stuff is pretty good. It's not as good as Hulas's, but, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. And I thought I saw some raids back there. You know what, it's not worth it. We got a galaxy to save. Back to the Ebon Hawk. Which, by the way, means, I think, the Dark Hawk. As opposed to the Millennium Falcon. Let's just check other people and see if we can't improve it with the GenoHaradan mesh armor. I guess pretty much everyone's already got some pretty awesome armor on. If it's upgradable, that's not bad. For our purposes, I don't think it's as good as a fully upgraded light exoskeleton, but it's entirely possible that'll be a better suit of armor for someone. No. Not better than the heavy exoskeleton. That's too bad. Well, if you wanted to save some money, I would say that makes extremely competitive alternative. If you want to save some upgrades or allocate them differently too. Mesh armor, it's where it's at. And Korriban. We could see the premium items. I don't think they're going to be that great.
Incoming fighters.
I can't really see. There we go. Gonna come around? Yeah, that's right. I can play X-Wing versus TIE Fighter. Boy, that was a tough LP to record. By far the hardest. Even then it was still... Anyway. Ron Korriban. Oh. Let's take Canderous and Karth out for a walk. I bet they're going to be at each other's throats in no time. Not compatible personality types. I'm a reluctant soldier. I enjoy my work. That was a bad Canderous. Yes? I enjoy my work. Closer. Senny Vec. That's the guy who originally told me about the GenoHaradan.
Karth, you fought in the Mandalorian Wars, didn't you? We may have faced each other in combat.
Does it sound to you like someone's getting tortured in the background?
Past battles too much. The horrors of war are something I'd rather not relive.
The horrors of war? My people know only the glory of battle.
I'm not a warrior. I'm a soldier. There's a difference. Warriors attack and conquer. They prey on the weak. Soldiers defend and protect the innocent. Mostly from warriors.
You got quite the knight and shining armor opinion of yourself.
Sleep. But I accept who and what I am. I don't have to justify it with words. Victory in battle is my justification.
He's just not as confident.
Victory. So what happens when you lose? You know, like you did against us.
You had us outnumbered 5-1. You had more ships, more troops, more supplies, and the Jedi on your side. And we still made the Republic tremble before we fell.
Nice speech. I bet you tell yourself that every night so you can sleep.
Oh my
I don't
goodness.
want to talk about this.
You guys just can't get along, but we knew that was going to happen. I am supposed to see someone here and ask about the premium wares. And I believe it's here. Don't I? I'm going to have to check the canteen in Dresde. Oh, Mikadoran. Okay. Right. Okay. Pretty good. Pretty good. This one might actually be noteworthy. 15,000, so it's pretty expensive, but upgradable and the defense is already 10 and you've got pretty good general armor. That might be worth checking into. Verpine prototype shields are also the best shields in the game, I'd like to point out. Dexterity +4. Oh, wow. And upgrade parts. We don't have enough money for it anymore, but I got the ones I wanted. Yeah, you know what? This wouldn't be bad to check out either. I think I'm good. Yeah, I think I'm good for this sort of stuff, but still. I'm glad I came by to check it out. Oh, Dominator Gauntlet. Strength +5. Another point of strength? I've only got strength +4. And I was just thinking to myself, off screen of course, but I was just thinking, this is strength +4, but when I gain my next level, I'm only going to be able to put a 1 point in, and then I'll have an odd number. I could get +8. Oh well. I guess we'll just have to settle for not having the best possible build. If you do all the side quests, manage your money a little bit better, play a little more Pazak, you can probably get away with purchasing that and everything I did. Actually, once you throw swoop racing bonds into the mix, you could probably easily afford that. Sell those to Suvom Tam and you're set. Alright. Now, everybody, I believe we've dealt with all my loose ends. Can't solve that one, can't solve that one. Can't solve... Well, some of these we could still do, but you know what? Time to get on with things. Alright. Now, cutting out the video may... Oh.
You are strong, child. But I will break you.
I'll never fall to the dark side.
Put that in a trailer for this game.
You think torture will turn me, Malik? You're a fool.
Well, I don't know. You confided in me last time you were being tortured.
You misunderstand. This is but a taste of the dark side to whet your appetite. When you finally swear loyalty to me, it will be willingly.
Never.
Such resolve in your words, but I see the truth in your heart. The dark side calls to you, Bastila. You hunger to taste it. Become my apprentice, and all its power can be yours.
Pretty rough go. If only she'd let me fight him.
The Starforge. I've never seen anything like it. I'm transmitting these coordinates to Admiral Dodonna.
Recognize that
Maybe
name?
a quick strike by the Republic can cripple the Sith fleet. Message is away. Now we can just wait for the Republic to show up. We should be safe here. We're outside their sensor range.
We can see them just fine.
Small vanguard of Sith fighters coming in hard. Someone needs to get on those gun turrets.
I love that they
Take
use
those
that
fighters
sound.
out before they report our position to the main fleet.
Like, I know the Starforge is a lot bigger than we are, but...
Coming fighters.
I really should have gone for that fighter. As a general strategy, only bother shooting at them if they're coming right at you. Or at least... if you want a high chance of a kill.
Oh, we've got problems. We've flown to some kind of disruptor field. All my instruments are jammed. We've got massive overloads in all systems. I'm picking up a single planet in this system. I'll try and put us down there. Hold on. This may be a rough landing.
One thing that bugs me... Oh yeah, so you missed a cutscene of the Ebon Hawk crashing. One thing that bugs me is they never have mechanical systems that are immune to these sorts of jamming effects.
Flying like you've been on an all-night Teresian ale drinking binge.
That disruptor field fried our stabilizers. We're lucky we made it down in one piece. But if I can't find the salvage to make repairs, I won't even be able to get the Ebon Hawk airborne again.
During our rather rapid descent, I noticed the hulls of many crashed ships scattered across the landscape. Perhaps the parts you need can be found among the wreckage.
The KotOR's right. This planet's a technological graveyard. I saw dozens of downed ships out there. That disruptor field must have wiped them all out. But where could it be coming from?
Well, we'll have to check that out before the entire Republic fleet's
screwed.
screwed.
Disable the source of that disruptor field before we can take off. Otherwise, we'll just end up crashing again. They must have some kind of protection against it, but the Republic
Convenient.
fleet won't. We have to find a way to disable that disruptor field, or the Sith will slaughter them.
T3's picking up massive power fluctuations on the ship's sensors. They seem to be coming from some type of large stone structure to the east. It looks like some kind of ancient temple.
Well, it probably has some sort of ambiguous power source, getting all sorts of clever traps, you know, running.
Good idea. If that temple's generating power, it probably has something to do with that disruptor field.
I figured the
Hey,
Starforge
don't
would
forget
be
about
generating
Bastila,
it, but
guys.
whatever.
We still have to rescue her too.
I only hope we're not too late. Bastila has been Malik's prisoner for a long time. If he can turn her to the dark side, she will join him, and the Sith will be invincible.
If only Bastila had thought of that before she fought him. I don't act... Well, no, I don't think she would.
Bastila will find the lure of the dark side difficult to resist. She is strong in the Force, but she's also impulsive, willful, and proud, as you once were, Revan. I'm glad to hear you say that. Now that you know your true identity, I was afraid you might slip back over to the dark side. If Bastila feels as you do, there may yet be hope for her.
Well, if Bastila's on the Starforge like you think, Jolie, then we can't rescue her until we disable that disruptor field. The sooner we investigate that temple to the east, the better. We can probably find the wreckage of a downed ship along the way. If we're lucky, we can salvage some stabilizers from it to get off this planet.
I hope everything works out as smooth as you make it sound, Car.
Well, so do I, Mission. So do I.
Yeah, pretty big assumption there. Oh, we'll probably just find the ship parts we need along the way. I don't know, man. But, time for us to head out. And final party, well, not final party decision, but an important one. We're taking Mission as my tech expert, and... oh... let's go with HK, just for a little bit more fun. And before we get too far exploring, I'm gonna end the video and leave you all hanging. I'll see you next time. Whoa, what happened, everybody? Well, I'll tell you. It's future Get Daved here to explain what happened. So there was a bit of a recording problem. So I'm making a video in the future, perhaps even dozens of videos ahead of the one you were currently watching, and I'm here to tell you what you missed. So, last you saw, I was going to get some water evaporators for the Sand People. I got those, I took them back, and then I talked to Mission's brother Griff, who is a bit of a loser. You've heard all about him already in the previous videos. And, yeah, I freed him, because they didn't want him anymore. And that's pretty much all you missed in there. Oh, and I, established, you know, good diplomatic relationships with them. You know, I got the leader's gaffy stick and stuff, because, we were hitting it off so well. So, yeah, that's what you missed. Sorry about the recording error, everybody, and try figuring out what you missed. My lightsaber's a different color.